somebody famous must have just come in because there's pure insanity downstairs right now. Hey guys, so I got a vlog for you. I'm here in Vegas right now, about to hit the road and head back to VidCon down in Orange County. So this will be my 3rd year in a row. It is that time again to go down there. So got a few hours drive ahead of me here from Vegas. Says it's 118 on my car thermometer, but I think it's only like 116 or something outside. That was the high today. But anyway, gonna go another year at VidCon, see how it goes. I don't feel like recording as much this year, so you know, we'll see how much I do. I think this year more I just want to kind of chill out and just see who I can meet. And you know, every year I get a little more casual when I go to VidCon, so we'll see how it goes this year. It should be a lot of fun. Well, I finally made it here to good old Orange County, and checked in here. A little late. It's like almost 8 o'clock right now, so sun's going down. It is nice over here. It was like low 80s when I was pulling in. Don't know what their high was today, but it's probably 80, maybe even high 70s right now. So a good night in June down here. But got the room all taken care of right here near the convention center, so I'm probably just gonna get my badge tomorrow. But feels good to check in. Got a pretty decent room for the night. So it actually came with 2 beds. I never remember seeing that online, but if any of you guys know me and have been following me for a while, you guys see that, you know, that perfectly made bed behind me. You guys know what time it is. It's Jacob's bed test. Let's test this thing out. Okay, that's comfy. It works. Good morning. I'm walking over here to get my badge at registration, and man, they've gotten more strict each year, kind of how they operate this thing. It's a little bit of a hassle right now because I went one way where in the past you could always just like go through, get your badge, or go through without a badge and go line up to get it. But this year they've blocked off like the whole, even like outer area where you can't get in anywhere without a badge. So a little bit of a hassle, but probably a good thing. So I'm finally walking over to get it right now through like the 30,000, you know, 10 to 14-year-old fans, or however old these kids are. So stepping outside for a little bit just to take a break. It's about noon right now. I just ate some food real quickly, and give you guys a quick look of where I'm at. I'm out here on the top floor. I got the industry pass. I come here, which gives me pretty much access to all the floors. So the second floor is like the creators, which is mostly YouTubers. And the bottom floor is like all the fans, all the kids and stuff running around. So I'm up here. But it's been cool so far. I went to 3 sessions. 2 of them are pretty good. 3rd one was kind of okay. We're probably gonna go take a break. Maybe go take a nap right now at the hotel. Then come back at I think 2 o'clock. Susan Wojcicki, is that how you say her name? The CEO of YouTube. I guess she's gonna be speaking. And then at least one other session I saw kind of looked interesting to me. So gonna keep going and just keep learning as much as I can while I'm here.
Tons of opportunities. Then you're just like, sayonara. That's my money I'm paying you with.
But I do think there's some things, you know, ultimately it's not about firing, it's about accountability.
I just got out of a session on managing people. That was actually a pretty good one. So I was gonna leave a few minutes into it, but Then one of the guys who's actually the CEO of Patreon actually was there on the panel, started talking. He had a lot of really good things to say. So ended up being a good panel. Talked to someone afterwards from my hometown, and then talked to someone else who I met a couple years ago, who walked right up to me, started chatting with him. And I've seen other people here I've known for the past few years from coming to VidCon and seeing other conferences. So it's kind of crazy how you just like come to these things after a little while. You just start seeing people year after year, and you just like, oh hey, you just catch up and talk with them, and exchange ideas, and it winds up being fun, you know? So it's always a little bit of a hassle to get prepared and get the money together and get over here, but once I get here, I'm like, okay, this is actually pretty cool. I'm glad I came. So if any of you guys remember VidCon last year, or the event I went to in October, remember Daryl, the guy up there on stage about to speak. He's about to speak here at VidCon. He has got a packed room, like a total sold out room here that he is talking to. So we're expecting a good speech from Daryl.
A lot of them were these experiments that happened in 2012, and then there's a fundamental shift happening on YouTube. And that fundamental shift that literally transitioned was going into what we know as the algorithm.
Just finishing with Daryl's talk that he gave. Daryl Eves, and that guy's a beast. So it was a great one. He gave a lot of valuable info. Then talked to Roberto Blake after that. Roberto was in there, and it's funny because Daryl Eves, Tim Schmore, and Roberto Blake, I call them the big three on YouTube of, like, you know, growing your YouTube channel. These guys are unbelievable. So I got to talk to them. I'm gonna go down like right now and actually do something. They told me to, or Daryl said his speech, he's like, try this. He's like, tonight, like try it tonight. He's like, and then, you know, check back later so I can see what happens in your videos to get more views and more traffic. So I'm like, I'm gonna go try that right now. Good morning, crew. So back at it today for the second day of sessions. Not a whole lot today that really grabs my attention. There's like 2 that I really want to go to. There's a couple others I'm kind of like, eh. So I went to like 5 yesterday. So we'll see what today brings about.
But in addition to that, we are also creators. So The Game Theorist is a top gaming brand. The Film Theorist is a top channel on YouTube that is in the TV and film space.
Went to a couple sessions this morning. We're good. First one was good, but man, the guy went through it quickly, so I have to get the slides later and email him. Second one was, yeah. And then it's just funny, we have these sessions sometimes, you hear these different speakers talking, you can kind of tell like who's practiced a whole lot, or who's just, you know, done it a whole lot. You know, some people are so much more engaging than others. Others are not like, they're not like super boring, but they're just really monotone, they're not very engaging. You see people in the audience start to tune out, be on their phones, and the moment he's done talking, people just get up and leave, don't even stay for Q&A. You know, so it's kind of cool actually to see a wide variety of speakers and how, you know, good they are at speaking while they're up there in front of people.
This is what I do know, is there's power when we actually communicate. And so what we're doing here today is like totally different, and you're gonna get value out of it as long as you literally put forth value.
Done with all the sessions today. I'm gonna watch. Going to hanging out now. There's a few people I met last year at the conference. I was out partying, which I haven't really done this year. But I guess Casey Neistat's about to speak down here on the first floor. So I'm gonna watch. There he is, Mr. Casey Neistat.
Hey guys.
VidCon. Have you been here already, or are you just getting here?
I just arrived at VidCon like an hour.
You literally just shook hands for a hot second. You're here.
Yeah, that feels great.
Gonna stop and have a moment of nostalgia real quickly. We got these Hot Wheels tracks set up here. I never had anything this cool as a kid. I couldn't set that up. I was not that smart. Let's do it. Just start it up here. Yeah. Here's the mine. And Fail. It's just like when I was a kid too, it's the same thing. Let's try it again. The car sucks. Another fail. Try it out on this. Oh, we have to go like this. Try it out this. It's a better track. Somebody famous must have just come in because there's pure insanity downstairs right now. Yeah. So apparently the person everyone's freaking out for is Logan Paul. You can hear the girls chanting and screaming, so I don't know much about the guy, but that's how it goes at VidCon. Someone's walking by, apparently they're famous, everybody freaks out, you're like, I have no idea who that person is. Good morning, guys. Gonna go here for, I think it's essentially like the last day of VidCon. I'm really just taking this thing one day at a time. So a workshop I'm gonna go is gonna be a couple hours that should be good. It's interesting this year, as I'm walking through, like I mentioned earlier, there's a lot more security. Like they got way more areas barricaded off. Like in the past, you used to be able to come to this area out here even without a badge and just like hang out, and you could actually probably even try to go into the building, but you probably couldn't go up to like any of the levels. This year they got it really blocked off. I've noticed way more police presence, like directing cars and traffic, police in the convention center, so probably a good idea they took the initiative on that. I saw a sign when I was coming here that said bags are subject to search, but I have not seen any bags get searched. But nonetheless, they did step up the security this year for the event. Just trying to walk through another session here, and you got freaking chaos going on in the lobby with the entryway. There goes everybody. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Good. Run that way so I can go this way.
From their own experience, building their own brands and their own companies. So we'll be starting off with Nick, talking about how do you figure out your brand, how do you figure out your value, and how do you start talking about that to brands and companies.